The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
This item was put on the agenda again to acknowledge a decision this time of the Attorney General on an open meeting law complaint over a vote that was taken on December 19th, 2017. On that date, the board addressed item 44, which involved a request for a lease of a utility easement over county property. The board voted to grant that request. However, the property that would benefit from that easement was only identified by its APN number. Unfortunately, that APN number was incorrect. The open meeting law requires that the public be noticed with a clear and complete statement of the topics to be addressed. And because the item did not provide any other information to let the public know what exact property that was being discussed, the AG found that it failed the standard required by the open meeting law. When the Attorney General determines that an open meeting law violation has occurred, the board must acknowledge that finding, as it's doing here today, the findings and conclusions at its next meeting, and include the opinion as supporting material, which we've done.
Does this mean that we need to bring it back and rehear it, or is it a mute item at this point, or just bring it back with the corrections?
It is moot, and I can direct the chairman to explain better. As I recall, it did come before the board again, and because the request had been I don't know if it came before the board, but I know it's my understanding that the request for that easement was actually withdrawn.
Yes, it came back to the board.
So to put it back on the agenda,
right. It came back before the board about a month ago to acknowledge the fact that we had the wrong APN and to reverse the whole thing because plans had changed or whatever. Yeah, once we do this, we're done with it.
Yeah,
as far as I know.
But they can, yeah, okay. Since they withdrew it.
Right. The reason to put it back on, Commissioner Cox, would be to vote on that request once again, since the original vote was void. But there's no reason to vote on it again because the requestor has denied the request. I mean, it has withdrawn the request.
Right.
So
Yes,
they're no longer seeking that easement.
And I understand that, but they could in the future if they wanted to, right? They could bring it back.
And
No?
sure.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to clarify that.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? I guess it's 4-0.